Now, I did in fact play this game years ago, so I do have some memories of playing this. At very least, the main theme, yeah. So we're using a full save here so we can actually play the levels. Otherwise, this game, I feel like, would have been longer than most Deathstreams if I tried to play it normally. And you can't trick me into that. Not a fucking chance, babe. So I figured out that we actually would be able to get through the stages normally. Normally, you go to an island and you sail across it in this game. But thankfully, there is a time attack menu. I mean, we can't not. So this will be a way for us to access all of the content of the game normally. This looks surprisingly crisp. I am upscaling a lot of the 3D stuff, but the UI stuff is pretty good. But yeah, we can do it like this. Oh man, it's so long since I played in this format. Oh, I'm scared. Ah, yes. Hold on, I gotta time the bounce, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot you have that R button thing. I was actually checking to see what that thing was below me. Ooh. Ah, alright. Yo, fish! You know, the first level of any of these games always throws me off because they're not evil yet. Okay, maybe a little evil. The only problem is I'm gonna have to do these on one life, so I'm gonna try and save in between every checkpoint.
You can't escape me.
Yep, Dim's gonna dimp. So evil for the game to not want you to just hold right. No, so evil for designing your levels to be able to go and jump great distances, but not accounting for anyone going off and falling into a random pit with absolutely no level design. Trying to stop that from happening. Nice cup. You sound like a Dark Souls fan. I think there is a normal select that isn't time attack. I have no idea where it is. I tried searching for a good few minutes. a few days ago. Couldn't find anything. Did I talk to the cast? Nah, don't give a shit. Ah! Dude, this level's If you open the menu with the Y button, okay. Let me quit out of this then. Oops. I'm trying to remember what the DS control setting is. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, shit. With there being 18 locations on the minimap, I just assumed a level select would be there. This seems like we have Sonic Rush at home. This is called a sequel.
You can't escape me.
A worse one? I've only played one act, so I can't really say for sure. I haven't figured it out yet. I need to play through the levels a bit more. It's part of my anti-cat policy. I've never played it. Yeah, I sim. Fuck this tree thing. That thing's fucked up. Let's see. No, I guess we're watering now. The last thing I need in my life is more games to play. Yo, but did you know that the Dealfield Chronicle is about to come out? I think you have more games to play. I thought it was out already. I think it might just be out today or something like that. I saw it as possible codes I could try to procure. That and the fact the new Voice of Cards came out 2 days ago and I did not notice until yesterday. This is just a fucking dinosaur. Oh god, it's spinning. I'm gonna assume they made the bosses way easier. It seems like they now wanted to make them focus on you hitting them 40 times with like a health bar. But yeah, they definitely seem easier in the way that some of them in Russia were. Hold on, let me work up. Bad. A couple of them were all right. A lot of them were. They wanted me to do my taxes and wait 8 years. Oh fuck! Oh, this is going hard. It's like fucking Grenade Man. Oh, that's so smart. It's like, yeah, now fight him on the bottom. Dude, that thing's neck! Bridget! If this was Sonic Rush 1, they'd only want me to hit the jewel hitbox. Actually, yeah, I'm liking the soundtrack so far. This bitch going, ooh. Tobey Maguire when he gets his anus licked. Let's go. Thank you, Mop, for the raid. Zoom. Dome explosion.
Leaving?
There's the raid. Yes, give me materials. Alright, so that's Plant Kingdom. Let's check out Machine Labyrinth. So that's why it's called Dinosaur Dome, chat. I've missed all of those. I suck so bad. It's like when I do a boost stage for the first time and always fucking fail the slide under this small hole. Ah, I should have kept boosting. Drums? Sonic and the Secret Ring stream, is something it also argues is one of my best streams. I still have to think about it. There's a lot of things. Like how both of my arm muscles still are very sore. Ooh, shit. Yo, that's sick. Black Knight is delayed until January to recover. Don't worry, I'm sure next week I'll be fine. This zone, from some of the stuff it's doing, is pretty solid. Like, I like this hang gliding part. Oh, fuck. It's okay, we're fine. Yeah, this game doesn't look too bad. Yeah, the whole thing is, the game has, like... I played almost all of this, near release when I rented it. And most of the game is, like, incredibly long dialogue scenes between all the characters. Sailing only using the touchscreen. Racing the pirate guy a lot. And a lot of more dialogue scenes. And also grinding for materials in random islands to obtain a better ship to be allowed to find the levels. So that's why we're not, like, playing it from the core. From the normal game and just doing the axe. But also because, I didn't do incentives for any of these games, and I kind of wanted to cover as many Sonic games as I could to be like, when I play Sonic Frontiers, I'm coming at you, and I even played the fucking PSP games. No one fucking remembers Sonic Rivals. And no human should do two of them in one stream, but I will sit upon my throne and do it. I did see the Crisis Core gameplay. Yeah, that game seems like it's going to basically be perfect for me. For context, you need to upgrade ships and grind materials to find islands where you play as Blaze to get the Soul Emeralds, then upgrade the Jet Ski as Sonic to get the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah. And the Chaos Emerald special stages are racing the Pirate Johnny in a touchscreen based thing, and like most special stages in many Sonic games, slowly become like truly evil in the amount of obstacles, and I think that one had like really aggressive rubber banding. I just remember when I played this as a young lad, just getting pissed. This fucking bastard. One day I'll hit one of those, and it's gonna be so cool when I do. Anyway, a couple of my co-hosts will be getting off work soon. In case people are wondering why it's just me. But it's fine. My brain's percolating. At any moment, Ari could pop in and say the most unexpected thing I've heard in my fucking life. I just remember Deathloop, top one worst moment of my year. I got so hyped when Deathloop showed up yesterday. It was so hard to keep this shit a secret. The greatness that is a Deathloop. I will say I am mesmerized at how the Sonic Rush games handled the transitioning from top to bottom screen stuff. I think that is some of the more impressive uses of the DS gen. Hello? Hello? We've got at least a gourd in here as I play this. Oh, you can trick during this. That's fucking great.
This game's pretty solid.
Yes, actually. It's got a lot of cool ideas and shit. It also lets me play as Blaze, so it's pretty up there. I love getting materials I will not be using today. That's awesome,
Yo,
dude.
materials? For,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know, real materials, not sandwich materials. Oh god. Some like wrecking ball thing. Eh. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's fucking beating the shit out of him.
He is having a bad day. Oh, I saw the health. I get why this is easy. I forgot these bosses do take a minute. Oh fuck, there's multiple now. Ooh, they spike them up. Ow. Oh, they've added the heavy now.
Heavy weapons guy?
The heaviest ball. Look at this fucking dude. Good lord.
That's a chungus. These bosses are so much better than Rush 1.
Yeah, I like how there's a lot of things I have to pay attention to. They've added enemies scrolling. There's three balls. They spike up. They do that fucking shockwave thing in the center.
And you can like always attack.
Yeah, I'm constantly dealing damage while also constantly being forced to think about a thing. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus. Sick.
Awesome.
Here I go fawning over balls. Yeah, fucking, I will suck those things dry.
Just go a little.
Yeah!
Nuts.
Never get on my bad side.
Oh, do you not like KZ's random noises?
Nihilists after getting their balls sucked at an Applebee's. I will humor
like
people that
KZ
somehow like Sonic more than Blaze for one zone.
KZ draining that vein.
Probably preparing to want to live.
Do it.
The dog's winning.
Man, that crap's fucked up. Oh, fuck, carton. Yo, this is like Minecraft. That's awesome. Do you want to join my Minecraft RP server? Ooh. Come to me, platform. Ah, alright. I hope everybody enjoyed our stream of the Xbox show this morning. I think it came off pretty well.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Jordan?
Well, I woke up at 2 p.m. when I meant to wake up at 10, so...
Oh. That's good. I also woke up at 2 p.m. my time, essentially, so... Oh, man, that means you slept less than me. Oh, that's unfortunate.
James did not win.
Oh, of course not, no.
Because we stayed around to actually watch it.
Yep. James only won if I cowered it out of it, but I did not.
This was your hurdle.
Yes, I got started getting stressful because he really did do the hurdle shit. He kept counting down hours and minutes, and I went, "Ah, oh, fuck me. Is this how Cheese has it? I guess I got to do it to Cheese more."
Hold on. What time is it?
It's sometime. Oh, 4 hours 57.
Okay.
The last minutes were a trip. They definitely were. I can't wait to switch to Sonic Rivals and have to deal with, this.
I forgot about that!
Yeah, you told me to leave it, so I did. Please check out our Xbox thing. Unlike every thumbnail I do for the VODs for press conferences, the Xbox one is just filled. There's no triple cut-in of the best game shown, because fuck that!
You should have just put Deathloop on there 3 times.
No, I can't do that. It's just Xbox, and I went into Google Translate to write in Japanese, I am Xbox Games Pass. which was Watashi wa Exubaksu Gemu Pasu desu. $5 a.m. Yeah, it was a normal time for Japan. And then I wake up today, right? And I'm like, I gotta check out what news I missed. And the first thing I see is a Maximilian thumbnail. I'm like, oh, Ken got in. That's awesome for Street Fighter. So I'm like, I'm gonna look up the real thing first so I can see it. And then the thumbnail says, no, they revealed 4. And I'm like, what do you fucking mean they revealed 4 characters today?
You know, I was thinking about it while I was in bed after leaving the Xbox conference. What if we actually did stay up for the Capcom?
I looked into all of it. That Capcom thing was pretty rough until the end when they're like, here's a 20-minute Street Fighter segment. And I think I would have cummed. Because it was all like, it's shit you already knew about and whatever. And the Resident Evil one is just, it's that DLC you know about, and here's Resident Evil 4. We're still not going to show it to you until next month.
We're also putting it on last gen.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure it'll play really, really good. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
It'll be just like the Xbox only having a loading screen for Resident Evil 8.
Still probably the funniest possible difference I've ever seen.
Ah! That was rough.
Go!
Of course they put a checkpoint right next to this. They're like, we know people are about to fucking lose their minds. Fucking probably going, finally! This is what I come to a KZXcellent stream for!
This is what you come for, a Dimps game.
Nah, fucking my job in 2D Sonic, no matter who it is to confuse someone by being crushed. This is the first time an intentional crusher has killed me. Usually it's I do something that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because Sonic collision detection in Genesis games was rough.
It was just bad enough that I could figure something out. I could figure out some really interesting spots that's probably going, how did you do that? They're like, I'm not upset, I'm just wondering what's going on. You are so rude.
How rude!
Eh. Hold on, I have to hold down on ramps. That's important for 2D Sonic gameplay, I'm told. Never mind, we're on a minecart. Ah! Oh, fuck me.
Donkey Kong Country.
This is like the Mario RPG one, now that it's like almost like first person type of thing. Making me do all the rail changes. They actually make you hit that thing.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, you can't like run against it. You have to like boost or like jump on it. Thank you, Airplane. Good to see you too, buddy. What am I fighting now? I was gonna joke Octopus, but okay.
Octopussy.
Yeah, that's a James Bond character. You must identify the right one. Uh-oh.
That NFL shit is so funny.
Oh, NFL. Oh, my God. How did they make something worse than Latinx? I don't know how they did it. I'd rather they call me like a Spanish slur.
Crowley, did you see this?
Did you see that shit? Please tell me. That's like your environment is seeing shit that bad.
So,
we're stopping the stream. I'm getting the tweet exactly right now.
Okay. You preface it.
Okay, so the NFL is celebrating Latin Heritage Month, I believe is what's going on right now. By putting a squiggly over the end. Now, allow me to tell you what I've had to experience today in this social media post. this shield integrates an unmistakable Latin flavor because the only thing they know about Latin culture is burritos. And is fundamental to our always-on 365-day initiative, the electric brushstroke.
NFL.
Is filled with an infectious personality that is carried throughout the rest of the look and feel.
NFL.
You ready for the big game sport? The national foot.
I know you two are the same person, but how did you arrive at the same time?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty fucked up, actually.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah,
I'm
somehow
sorry.
they found something worse than Latinx than whatever the NFL decided to do today.
Oh. Christ.
I thought I was good, and then Mitsuchi's woke up and blacked out.
I love your response to it of, I should continue my bit of you two being white so you two are unaffected by it.
I feel like they'll appreciate that.
These bosses are so much better.
You're so much fucking better, bro.
I gotta go pick up these rings. There we go.
Oh, can we get some love wins in chat?
Oh yeah, it's literally playing out right now.
What?
The love do be winning. Is remember that home screen screenshot on your phone where I just call you a slur? Yes. I do remember. That's on my old phone. I need to pull that up again. That one's funny.
I said this in chat earlier, but the bosses in this game being more active than reactive is like the best improvement they've done.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're still about as long, but I feel more stimulated.
Yeah, yeah. They're still like I wouldn't say they're as long, but like in
You know, you're right. One of those was like 8 minutes on
Yeah.
Sonic Rush.
like you hit them
Yeah,
way
it's
more.
coming.
You hit them in this game way more than like any other Sonic game, and you probably like do less damage per hit, but like you're participating in the fight.
Yeah.
You're not just moving around.
Woo!
The soundtrack
Ah!
is really fucking good
Fuck
too. I
you!
love it. I always want them to remaster this game as well as Rush, but I feel like this would be harder because of the over-reliance on the touchscreen.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, the overruns on the touchscreen is like even. Because if people don't know, anything that is not the stage-by-stage gameplay wants me to grab that fucking stylus. We got a lot of airplanes today.
Casey, you have a very important question.
What's up?
What's this button?
Cream the rabbit's mother, vanilla.
Creams the rabbit's mother, vanilla.
Hell yeah. Thank God.
Size of the average human mother.
So true.
Vanilla the rabbit is.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What? I just said
whoa.
that she's. I just said that she's a milf.
That was a long way to say MILF.
Yeah.
Like you,
there's a couple
you
extra
held,
words
you
in there.
held the note, man.
Got a couple extra words in that. It sounded like you're saying something you probably shouldn't be.
I don't know about that. I
think you're
can't really
gonna
say
beat the
whether
racist
it was a
allegations,
word,
like-
1 word or 50 words, frankly.
Women keep laughing at me over Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't
Yeah,
deal with this.
it really is all women, and it's very funny. Glad another episode will be coming out tomorrow.
I'm very excited to watch it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, there's many things to be excited for over there.
Oh, I'm very excited for you guys to record the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you play this one already?
No, this is the sequel.
What the fuck? There's two?
Yes.
Technically 3 if you count colors.
Yeah, and Sonic Colors basically plays like this, but with wisps in it as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why is there so many Sonics?
I know. When the marathon's over, and if we hit the current incentive to play Lost World and Forces, I will have streamed 25 of these in 2 months.
Sorry, the 3D effect on the anchor scared me.
Sorry.
At the very, very end of Secret Rings, he asked me how many games he had played, and I just immediately said 25, and I somehow got
Yeah,
that
you
right.
were correct.
I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, I don't know how you guessed correctly, but yeah.
I feel like Casey said the number out loud a couple times.
No, I don't think he has.
Yeah, I kind of spitballed what I was expecting, but I had only drafted a list the day before of every single one that I will have ended up doing.
Did those barrels not hurt? Oh my god. Those barrels not hurting?
What the? What?
So
What, the
anchor's
3D
scary.
anchors are scary. I'm glad you weren't here to see the 3D drums.
Oh, please. I can't handle it.
So, Carl, I heard you were getting $800 worth of Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins.
Yeah.
Oh.
And 100 copies of a Legendary Ocean.
So here's the thing. I pre-ordered 3 tins when I heard they were announced. And then a fan of Mil Mike messaged Shibuya and was like, hey, do you guys want some of these tins? I work at a card shop. So I went, I'll take 3 more.
Oh,
Fuck
you have
it.
to hold it before you go to the ring. Okay, I thought it was like click in time with them.
And then Medi
Oh,
sent
shit.
me a text message with an image of the tins in the store. And I was like, fuck it, I'll get a couple more. So
You're
I'm
like, I
going to-
want the Slifer support so bad, bro.
I want that Ash Blossom. I don't want to buy fucking 3 packs of the fucking Crystal Beast structure deck to get 3
Oh,
Ash
I just
Blossoms.
wasn't timing it at all.
Oh wait, is Ash Blossom and Crystal Beast?
Yeah, it's in the Crystal Beast structure deck.
Fuck yeah!
I'm like, oh, I don't want to buy the Crystal Beast structure deck. It fucking sucks. It's Crystal Beast.
Yesterday, my sister decided to get me like a gift because I told her I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. She bought me the Speed Duel Academy box set,
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
and it's like I already own one of these, but thank you.
Yeah, that's just good to get a shit ton of surplus of those cards. Prowley, I will genuinely fucking shiv you if you try to say this game is an unmistakable Latin flavor again.
Muy caliente.
Muy es bueno. Lightning. Oh my god. You're
Sorry.
right.
Sorry, they did it, so I had to do it. It's been
Okay,
a while
that's
since
fair.
I did
Yeah.
it. You know, I
Understandable.
haven't done that one in a while.
Gotta appreciate your culture, you know?
Yeah.
Pulled the Prisma
Yeah.
Lightning Storm from those yesterday.
Yeah, cheese puta madre.
Game Bun, listen, I appreciate you and I think you do great work, but I need your address right now. I'm bringing a knife with me and I'm going to steal that card. The knife's just for show. I'm not using it. It's actually rubber.
No, it's like one of those butterfly knives.
Yakuza 4 be like.
Just stop it, please.
The best cards I got from my 2 tins are
Yep.
Underworld Goddess,
Underworld is really good.
branded opening, and 2 Despian Quiddus's.
Yeah, I think I got 2 of those branded cocksuckers too. I'm like, all right, I have 3 copies of Ghost Ogre. That's the one I don't need. I now have a Prism Rare fucking Ghost Ogre.
Sell it.
I don't know how much it's gonna be. I got a Fraud of Prosperity though. That's good.
Huh.
That's good
Hey,
shit. Really big.
Carl, how you feeling about how Crisis Core is going to be one of the best games of this year?
I'm so fucking excited. Thank God. Crisis Core is one of my actual favorite games. I'm so happy.
It's actually going to play really cool. I'm so pumped.
So pumped. I'm so pumped.
Is that the first time you died this entire game?
No, I died one in the first zone, and then I got crushed in the Coral Cave level.
Well, you seem to have died like infinitely less than every other game combined. So far.
There seems to be less pits in this, or at the very least, they're put in places they definitely never wanted you to go ever. New Zach's gonna be so weird. Yeah, that's the one thing that's like really weird about it. But I can't wait for him to go. Ah, he just ate my hair.
I was wondering if I still
like a
had my
fucking Cartoon
original.
Network shouldn't
All right,
protagonist.
fuck you, Alto.
What's up, Carl?
No, it's fine.
Oh.
That was beautiful. That was a
I didn't mean to do
one.
that. I meant to mute. I couldn't.
Okay, god damn it. I thought you were doing the cheese bit because I retweeted that when I went to bed.
I couldn't find the mute button.
I thought that I didn't have my original copy of Crisis Core, but I do.
Nice.
Carl, I have to ask, how do you have that many copies of Umi? Not Umi, Legendary Ocean.
I mean, it's the same fucking thing.
Well, yeah.
Me and Medi bought mystery boxes from a Toad Troll cart, not cart. Fucking, my brain's a fucking mess. A booth at a PAX East the one time we went, and because it was 1,000 count mystery box, they were just like shove whatever in there. So I got every possible copy of a Legendary Ocean. Imagine.
That's awesome.
Medi was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with 250 copies of Red Eyes Black Dragon, but at least I got good card.
Oh,
Hey, you can use that for half of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon.
That's true.
KZ.
Yeah.
Other than fucking Fuga, because of course that was there.
Yeah.
Was there anything I actually missed from that Xbox thing?
Deathloop.
Okay, I like that game, so sure.
Guilty Gear Strive coming to Xbox.
I'm assuming these are all Game Pass.
I don't know if that one was Game Pass. I'm pretty sure Blaze Blue Cross Tag was in there, which was really great because they showed Arxis, and you heard the Blaze Blue thing, and Nep's like, oh, and then it's just Cross Tag, just like, fuck you.
And I know both Nino Kuni games are being put on
Casey,
there.
did you hear the insane shit about Deathloop that they just did not say in that conference?
Oh yeah, I read out the stuff where it's like extended ending, new weapons, new
What?
bunch of shit.
Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah,
Maybe that should have been in that trailer.
yeah, I
maybe.
know. Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe they shouldn't have talked about how it was hard to keep secret that the
Yeah,
game was
the
coming to Xbox.
the greatest secret in all of the world.
That's insane. Huh?
You're owned by Microsoft.
I wonder if that's ever like coming out of the Xbox version.
They said it was coming to everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a part of their update of putting it on Xbox where all platforms are getting the new stuff.
Okay, well if it's on Game Pass, I at least don't have to buy it again.
How's the game going?
This is going pretty all right. I'm enjoying my time here. There's a pirate man. He's mean.
And the way these bosses use the dual screen is way better than anything in the first game.
Yeah, no, this is actually really cool.
Yeah, like I've been consistently impressed with both the stages and this. For people who haven't seen this game, I'm doing stage select on a completed save. Normally the game has you do Wind Waker-esque going to multiple islands and grinding for materials that would make this game longer than any Sonic game I've ever streamed. Which is fine,
Yeah.
not doing it like that.
This one's Rush, right?
Rush Adventure. It's the follow-up to that one.
Oh, I didn't know that they made a follow-up.
Yeah.
It's real funny how this game uses basically every aspect of the DS, even though I think the first game was like the DS launch title, or at least launch year.
Oh fuck, it's running away from me, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, fuck me.
It's one hit away.
Come back!
You could have hit it if you didn't go back for rings.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, you did that on purpose.
What?
Don't police her,
inflection of, oh
Toad!
my god.
What do you mean? I was just saying, oh my god. No, actually though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't know what their fucking issue is.
It was very Valley Girl.
Like, okay, no, if you want me to do Valley Girl, I can do fucking Valley Girl. I'm
Yo,
not
we
doing
bored?
Valley Girl.
I don't need to request Valley Girl. You'll do it on your own.
Yeah, it's just
No,
just
I
did
mean,
normal voice.
No, I mean no. If I was actually doing Valley Girl, you get like me talk. I don't know how to even start. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this goes hard.
Yeah.
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 Oh god, you did it perfectly in sync once. That felt weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great Jim Charles be like,
Yeah,
"Hello,
let's.
Yeah.
Hello, brother.
Hello, brothers.
So have you had a normal one today? How we doing?
Hello, brothers.
We're doing okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's been anything abnormal today.
Okay, thank God.
Aside from Xbox.
Dude, that shit sucked. like you want to know
It
the
made you
sad
have
part?
to look at Danganronpa V3, which isn't fair to you.
You want to know the best part of that entire conference was Fuga being on Game Pass, actually.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Wait, is that on Game Pass today?
Yes.
Oh shit! I'll plug
Yeah,
this
and
shit.
I think
So,
2's also gonna be on there,
but-
so that franchise is like saved.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad.
No, I'm so glad because I mean it was saved anyways because those guys don't give a fuck about making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
eventually they have to make some. So I'm glad. I'm glad
No,
they
I
found
just-
some way to do it.
See, it's easy for them to make money. Like all they have to do is make another Demon Slayer Arena Fighter, and that makes
Yeah,
millions of
pretty
dollars.
much.
They have been stuck in the Naruto mines for so long that I bet the CEO of that the lead of that company is like, I don't fucking care anymore. This can sell. We could make $2 off of this, and I don't care. I will bite someone if you send me back to the fucking
Yeah,
Naruto
because now they
mine.
have Demon Slayer, which it looks like just like the Naruto one.
Because I remember Fuga 1 it essentially bombed for multiple reasons, but like the way it like launched
It
ruined
did not
that game.
get like any marketing.
No, it got no marketing. The
And
way
it also got
launched was-
delisted because of how it launched in a really fucked up state. So when it
Wait,
finally came
how?
back, there was like no buzz.
Okay, so like you could play it on PC and I believe Switch as well. The PS4 and the PS5 copies had to be taken down right before the game came out because of like store issues, like PSN. So they had to delist it, and it took a month for them to be put back up on PS4 and PS5.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So that was one of the ways that it like basically died, and then they said, yeah, even if the first one didn't do well, we already confirmed 2 and 3 because we have a trilogy planned, and like I'm really excited.
Well, if I remember correctly, literally what they said is we do not care if this does not do well. We are making these games because this is a thing that we care about, which like power to them considering they've been stuck making games I don't think that they care too much about for like a decade. Not to say that they phone it in for those games. I do think that they genuinely,
they put their whole pussy into that, but you also want to work on original projects.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I do not think they have been putting their whole pussy into any like recent franchise.
No,
they put their whole pussy into All-Star Battle though.
Well, they put all theirs for music and presentation. The gameplay they cannot give 2 shits about.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with like the Naruto games. It's like, yeah, is this a very deep game? No, but it's really good on like fan service and like the story.
Yeah,
like,
and like representing the fights and making really lavish like extensions to fights or supers and stuff. That's what I mean by putting your whole pussy into it. Where I'm like, sometimes you make a better version of a fight in the Naruto thing, where you're like, we added 3 more phases to what happened in this show, and I'm like,
absolutely.
you did not need to do that.
So, I genuinely, for the last like 300 chapters or whatever the fuck of Naruto, I did not bother reading them. I just played the fucking Storm games because I stopped caring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
honestly,
true. Yeah.
Perfectly fine. Pretty
solid. Like, even the last one's like, you're not adventuring anymore because we know how this final battle takes place. We'll just give you some screenshots and give you the most insane fights we can think of.
Yeah,
that fucking final QTE of that campaign, game's the fourth story is like, fucking amazing. Like, actually sick.
I bet you could like almost, if someone lived under a rock, you could almost trick someone to going, yeah, that's the original CyberConnect IP.
Oh yeah. No, you probably could.
I was about to say, like, Asura's Wrath is one of the coolest games ever made. It is also one of the worst games ever made.
Oh yeah.
That game sucks shit to play, but you know what? It looks cool, sounds cool. I think you throw planets at some point.
I don't care so long as it's cool.
Yeah, like, it's cool, but it's like, man.
But yeah,
I remember there was that phase that the Super Best Friends tried to convince me that shit wasn't cool. There was like the smallest period where they're like, no, that shit's bad.
Anyways, Fuga is really, really good. It's like one of my favorite games that came out last year.
I genuinely need to finish that game, but it is like that's a game with soul. It's so good.
No,
Yeah.
They put their all into that game.
That fucking that tutorial had me like,
Fighting for my fucking life.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, how is this a tutorial? You're about to give me a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, the tutorial is traumatizing you.
Yeah, I think what also helps is that to get the true ending of Fuga, it's like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a long game at all.
Well, to get the true ending, you just have to be good.
Oh no.
I think that
fucking
that's
dude.
really cool. I think it's neat that there's different endings for how many children you need to put into the fucking soul.
Yeah. 'Cause, I feel like the marketing, like what little there was of it, I think focused too much on the difficulty of the game because that game's not hard.
Well, this is weird.
Okay,
Shit.
okay, here's how I would put it. That game isn't too hard, but you do really need to pay attention. You do have to very carefully consider how you play it, and it is fucking stressful sometimes.
Yeah.
When you're sitting there and doing a boss fight and like you're
and then the
scraping
fucking
by.
French choir comes in and you're like, oh
yeah,
no.
yeah. The all of that's going on, and like you have your boss fight going on, and things aren't looking good, and you're like, okay, like I'm probably fine, but I do not want to send a child into the soul cannon.
KZ, during that, there's these little things you hit. I believe that extends your timer a little bit, so you can get to the end. And you can also jump on top of the missiles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's useful. This boss fight's really sick. I have to go inside its gullet.
Yeah, so for anyone in chat who like heard about Fuga and then heard maybe it's really hard, it's only hard if you're falling asleep at the wheel. As long as you
it's like,
pay attention.
If you're managing it and pay attention to what debuffs do and what buffs do and what like just genuinely caring about like your general composition and stuff and how you handle things, you will do fine. It's not very hard. It is just literally pay attention to what you are doing and like learn what your skills and items do.
It's also really funny because for people who don't know, that game doesn't have an English dub. It has a French dub.
It sure does. I think that fits though.
Yeah, no, it's really cool because it is very, very obviously meant to be like an analog for World War II era
It is
France.
a little on the nose with the World War II analog, but it's good.
Thank you, Casey.
There's a few enemies.
What? I have nothing to say about the subject, so I'm just gonna say until it's done.
There's a few enemy names that I sat there and went, oh, I don't know if you should have named it that.
Yeah. Because it's part like for people who don't know, it's part of the Little Tail Bronx series, which is CyberConnect 2's like series of furry RPGs, to say the least. And a running theme is that all characters are named after a food. So like the first game, Tail Concerto on the PS1, you play as a policeman in a mech called named Waffle Rye Bread.
Oh.
That's a Gundam name.
And in Fuga, it's like the main villain they show you is literally a Führer, and he's like named like Führer like Shanks or something because it's a food name. So it's like it's totally very funny. His name.
So I went to go like pick up my Series X controller.
Yeah? The world's most powerful console. Or I'm sorry, consistently powerful console.
I went to pick it up and noticed that I must have not picked this controller up in like 3 months.
Wait, why? It's a good controller.
Yeah. I mean, as good as it can be, given it's the same one since 2005.
Yep. I picked it up and noticed, oh, this is covered in dust and cat hair.
Meow. Meow. They put their whole pussy onto it.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why must I always do this to myself?
No, it could be worse.
It's literally automatic.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, I get into, like, I get into just sitting there, in call with Shannon just going, hello, for like 5 minutes straight, so.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I put a picture of the
Wow.
controller in phone
Wow.
I think last night it was just both of us going, huh?
Such good friends.
That's great.
Yeah.
I keep watching that one fucking clip Ultima made of you as the fucking Pokemon.
Hello. Wait, as a Pokemon?
Oh, as
Yes, as the Sir Skit that goes.
Sir Skit.
Wait, where? What?
Hold on, let me put it in
Remember
call
that
chat
one.
again. The videos. Where the fuck is this thing at? Hold on, it should just be called Nap. Yeah, it is. There it is.
Jesus Christ. I just like the.
Game sounds so fucking good.
Yeah, it's going crazy. Oh, there's a little timer thing. Ah, it's for if you fall in those gaps. All right. Oh fuck, there's another one after that. All right.
Well, I think one of I think if I recall correctly, for the Soul Emeralds, half of them are like bonus stages that you have to play. And by bonus stages, I mean it's just a level. It is a normal like 2D level. It's not like a Sonic special stage or anything. And the other half is holy shit, is a boss rush with a harder version of a specific boss.
That was insane.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it. 0.99. I think Blaze is dead.
I think she can handle it.
Ah, okay. Oh, fuck. Alright, we got
Oh my
this
God.
Sky Baby.
Who's gonna rock the place?
Fucking video.
Stop.
We will not be talking about rocking the place anymore.
What's wrong with rocking the place?
I don't like being reminded of Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay? Never
Yeah.
mind. That
Yeah.
seemed like your personal Vietnam.
Skeleton Dome.
Yeah, both of my
will
arms are still
continue.
both of my
Until
arms are
morale
still
improves.
sore from playing that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 hours of Waggly was a little too much for my heart. As I've always said, I put my whole pussy into playing that game.
So, we out here getting some skeleton dome.
Hey, yo.
Yo, getting some
Why is it
sick
called the
skeleton
Skeleton
dome.
So that's why they call it the Skeleton Dome.
Yep.
That's why they call it the skeleton dome.
Yeah, that's why they call it the
Skeleton
skeleton
until
dome.
morale improves.
The amount of contempt the entire call had for Aerie was so cool.
I think it really culminated in that final boss, in that final area where it's like, how the fuck did you beat this? And they was like, oh, see, I 100% games. And it's like, you can't do that on a fucking stream. Or a death stream, anyways.
Then they tried to they tried to unintentionally like mansplain to me that game's final boss. Like, well, I had all the skills, and then someone in chat goes, they disable every skill for the final boss.
Truly Aries like loser moment of the stream.
I think that might have been the entire stream for real. honestly.
No, Aries been mostly banger ever since they joined.
Wow,
What's
it's
up?
not funny, Jesus. So mean to Ari.
Oh my god. It's just the. Oh my god, why did. Never mind.
Are you
What's
okay?
what's up? What's the problem?
What's up?
The Fushigi ball, is that what you're laughing at, the sage?
No. That one is funny though, because I feel like that's more of Astra, and that's just me. That's just me playing with my cards.
Is it the image you just posted on Twitter of Scrobbles?
No.
Fucking, I hate Scrabbles. I hate the twins so much.
Yeah. Every time I fall and it's not a death pit, I get confused. I'm so good at never hitting that right.
You can't escape me.
Maybe that one guy from Dimp got fired. Not a chance. Sometimes you get sober.
Yeah.
You can't escape me.
You've been doing what to our Sonic games? I want them to look like Swiss cheese. Cut to that one part of fucking JoJo Part 3 where they're like, his face looks like the cheese from Tom and Jerry.
So I've been watching Part 5, and I think someone pointed out to me, at least once in every single fucking fight Mista is in, he somehow gets shot with his own bullets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. That guy.
It's so awesome.
I never
Okay.
realized that.
Mista's the funniest fucking character because there's not a single fight where I can think of like him contributing. Every time he shoots his gun, it goes wrong.
Well, all right,
Like there are plenty of times he contributes, but he can never come off going, you really did everything right in this one.
Yeah,
No. He never makes it. He makes like. Okay, no, there's not a single time that I can remember that there is a solo fight that he doesn't job to fucking. Even if he wins, he still jobs.
He
Like
was
screaming
relatively
for
fine.
fucking life in the corner.
He was
Okay,
relatively fine during the fight against Kraftwerk. It's the fight against Grateful Dead that he just gets his shit pushed in.
You know what
probably the
sucks?
most.
I have no idea who you're talking about because of the localized names.
Arts and Crafts.
Oh god, was that...
Arts and crafts and prosciutto and pesci.
Yeah, that's the stand that he stops the bullet and he taps on it to have it accumulate.
Oh yeah, I
force.
was about to say if it was the dude on the truck, which I did enjoy the solution to that fight where I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking oh no.
So
And then-
I have a question to ask. Whose stand is stronger, Whole Horse or Mista?
Mista.
In
I-
theory,
Yeah, I think it has to be Whole Horse because Whole Horse doesn't seem to have a lot of restrictions, whereas Mista's has some like issues and also that fucking bad luck shit.
Okay, no.
he-
Mista doesn't have the his stand doesn't have the issues. He does.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
His
if
stand
you
is
compare them,
infinitely better.
If he wasn't
Yeah.
damaged, then he would be fine.
You give
Exactly.
Well, that's important. It's a part of the whole package here.
I feel like
Yeah, as the whole package, Whole Horse clears.
he is the
It's not his
entire
fault
horse.
that his mom beat him with
Well-
4 specific reads.
well,
He had
I
enough weight to hit him
would
before.
I would say like Whole Horse didn't really get. I mean, like his stand by himself. What was it? The Emperor that was the gun.
Yes.
Okay, it was mainly he mainly got help from Hangman, but like I think like Mista like Sex Pistols is an infinitely better stand than what it does by itself.
Yeah, he's just bad at using it.
It's just the Okuyasu problem where your stand is great, you fucking suck.
Yeah, I just recalled that one Araki interview where he's like, yeah, Whole Horse is too similar to Polnareff, so I can't put him in the main group. Also, he's too good.
Whole Horse is like a comedy character, but he still kind of clears, is the thing. Like, he is a comedy character, he still did shoot Abdul in the fucking head.
Yeah. Have any of you read that spin-off manga that's of Whole Horse and Josuke?
No?
It's really funny.
Oh, I need to check that out.
Bonk.
I don't think a stand was ever nerfed more than Hierophant Green. Because Cacturange is all this really cool shit, and like the fight against
job.
Yeah,
so
he
hard.
jobs so hard, and then it's like, oh shit! If I have him fight Dio, he'll probably win way too easily.
Yeah, it's a shame because he's like genuinely one of the coolest guys of that arc, and
And a gamer.
he is a gamer. He's kind of just like me for real, but you know.
You know. I guess without the thing for hot moms.
You can't escape me.
Ha! Never mind, sorry.
I'm sure Holly Joestar was a nice woman.
Vanilla the Rabbit.
Cream the rabbit's mother.
You fucking suck. I hate you.
That is my favorite button you have by far.
Also a detail in this stage because of the fire traps. Because you're playing as Blaze, she's not affected by the fire.
God damn it. I've been so afraid of these things. I'm like, I'm really good at dodging these, but I'm scared. Never mind.
Who has the worst, like, drop-off in power in JoJo after being recruited to the friend team?
Kakyoin.
Kakyoin?
Yeah.
I would say
that
yeah.
that guy. Let me think. What has he done? Not much.
Become a gamer.
No, all right. You know what? I would say well, he wasn't really recruited because he was already there. Fugo, because Purple Haze is a really good stand. Fucking does nothing with it ever.
Oh yeah, Purple Haze is way too strong, and they're just like, oh fuck. And then in an arc where also the problem is that the main character's stand is also way too strong.
Yeah. Have you ever read Purple Haze feedback?
I've gotten like a brief summary of it a long time ago.
Apparently they didn't think Purple Haze was strong enough, so they gave Purple Haze an evolved form.
Yeah. What the fuck is it called?
God, this is like yesterday when we were talking about fucking George Joestar, which is the thing I've only heard from Carl at the time.
Dude, that book is so funny.
It's
that
so
book
funny.
is
Yeah, they should animate that because it's stupid.
They should.
Wholeheartedly
They should.
agree.
I think the idea of stands being named after movies is genuinely really fucking cool.
President Funny Valentine and his stand singing in the rain.
No, and then what was it? He had a brother named Funnier and another brother named Funniest. And then
I'm gonna have a panic attack.
And then during the finale of part 6, which I won't spoil for any anime onlys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Rohan in the book. This book is not canon, by the way, so don't worry. Rohan is the only one not affected because he was too busy working on manga. And Heaven's Door just said, "Yeah, don't look outside, bro," and he didn't look outside, and he's like completely fine. He literally survived a really like.
Well, no, it is directly.
Yeah,
if
be
I remember
careful.
correctly, it is. Yeah, no, he's just hanging out.
Yeah.
That guy's just fine.
Just
that
walk
guy's
away from the
funny as
screen,
hell.
bro.
You know, that's basically what he does. He's like, I don't got time for this.
Rohan's such a funny character. I'm glad that they made, that whole OVA series about him.
I have to watch that.
Those are really
Oh,
good.
it's a fun time. It's a very fun time, to be honest.
I really think the funniest thing, JoJo dubs have been like pretty consistent across the board, but I like when the Kick Vic thing happened at the same time he got casted as Rohan.
Oh, that might have been the worst. Yeah.
And then he got immediately recast the moment that the OVA started happening.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
did he?
it was
Okay.
instant.
I was watching part 4 dubbed, and then I heard Rohan's voice. Went, oh fuck.
Yeah, I know.
And I almost considered switching to sub, but it's like I'm this far into the dub already.
Billy Camus is so good as Joe.
And I'm like, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Kira's voiced by Wesker. I can't switch.
What's the line?
For the love of God, man, drop the meat. Is that what
Yeah,
you're about?
that
For the love of God, man, drop the meat.
that dub is so fucking funny.
I'm gonna revert the spaghetti to its original.
I feel like you're gonna say that every day, and every day I'm like, good, keep doing it.
Dude, all right. It always kills my mind how like anytime they have like all like every main JoJo do like their big like special unique pose. The one for Josuke is always the one where he calls Crazy Diamond out to punch the plate of spaghetti.
It's a very good pose.
It's a good
Very
pose.
funny.
It gets to the core of what the character is all about.
I
It does.
think part 4 is like pretty much my favorite, specifically because of arcs like that, where it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, here's this thing that seems really sinister. Never mind, they're stupid.
Oh yeah, like we were talking about Rohan. Rohan's thing with what the fuck is it called? Boys
Koichi.
to Men. No,
Oh, yeah.
the rock paper scissors, where he wants to punch a child so bad.
I love that one. It's
Nearly
best
threw
of
hands with a
Rohan-
5-year-old.
One of my,
Rohan, like throws hands with a 5-year-old for no fucking reason.
That's one of my favorite
Losing
fans.
rock paper scissors.
I'm a really big fan of Boy Man Man.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Boy,
hilarious.
man!
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that
okay,
is the localization.
They can't
for
call
it.
it
no,
Boys
no,
to Men.
all right. It's localization in All Star Battle, like the original, like 2012.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, we didn't get that part officially at the time. They called Boys to Men Boy Man Man because I think at the time they thought that the Roman numeral 2 was meant to signify man being said twice, and then now with the Crunchyroll stuff, it is now Boy to Man. It's it's not the
Boy
number 2.
to man!
My
number 2,
favorite.
It's T.O.
My absolute favorite was Filthy Axe at a Reasonable.
Yeah. Oh, so
Why is his
funny.
name B4C? I don't know. His name's Farp.
I remember back during so back when the localization game for that game was first announced, it was really funny because I used to go on the like JoJo fighting game generals on like VG, and people were just going, okay, what are they gonna have to start naming stuff, and we're just like making shit up, and I swear to God, half of those were used.
I don't know, like the thing.
There was someone at Bamco who was just like taking notes in that thread. I don't fucking know.
Did somebody in that thread go Zipper Man?
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Through, I'm looking through.
Fuck
a list
me.
Of, I'm looking through a list of the changed names, and I found the one that makes the least amount of sense of all time. Jay Guile, renamed to Centerfold.
Oh no, that makes sense
Yes!
because the band that made the song Centerfold is the J. Guile band.
Yeah.
Oh,
That makes sense.
That's why.
I think the one that makes the least sense is straight up Zipperman.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Zipperman's the funniest. Did King Crimson get changed or?
Emperor Crimson.
Emperor
Crimson,
It's
that's
the
what it
same
was.
thing essentially.
I
So it makes
like
sense.
there's stuff like Notorious Chase that's really funny, and then in that same set they're like, here's my stand, Spicy Lady.
Spicy Lady. It's still Spice Girls. The one that took me a bit, for some reason, despite it being relatively unchanged or not changed much, was Mirror Man. I'm like, oh, that's Man in the Mirror, but like because its name is Mirror Man, after Zipper Man, I'm like, what the fuck was the name of its original? Like, what was its original name?
You want to know what another one of my favorites is?
What?
Bad Company.
Worst Company.
Worst Company's so funny.
Oh my! Hold on. Can we get like an Eyes of Heaven stream? I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh
God.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
My highest performing Let's Play to date.
Ooh, fuck! All Star Battle came out on Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
There's a lot of characters in there that I
All-Star
didn't
Battle
know were
Hard
in there.
R has been released.
Can they please not have Bao in this release? I love that guy, but
No, he's already in. He's already in.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It includes all DLC, including new
I
ones.
figured.
They added.
Yeah, including
they
Saul
added,
Goodman.
Okay, I don't know if I've talked about this, but once, okay, so I think that they never bothered to put in like a tournament mode kind of thing for All-Star Battle where it just unlocks everything. Because one time at an anime expo, Bandai Namco, this was in like 2014, was hosting an All-Star Battle tournament. One problem, they didn't have any of the characters unlocked. They made me sit there for 3 hours and unlock all of the characters in that game. By the way, it was so fucking funny. I did not unlock Poochie.
Have you seen the characters that they added in R?
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah,
but
they added a lot of really cool ones.
I am not kidding. Okay, so it's the funniest shit in the world. Okay, so I got there in the morning and was like, okay, I'm gonna do, because it was at their booth. It was not in the like designated gaming area. It was their fucking booth. Okay, and it was like they were like
Strongest soldier.
Yeah, I forget. I think they might have been streaming it somewhere or something. So I need you to understand. So I go in there in the morning to get some practice and to try to unlock some stuff, right? So I'm like, damn, their shit's fucked. The guy, this guy comes up to me and he's like sweating. And he's like, okay, do you know anything? And this was before like part 3 came out. This was before people, or yeah, this was like before people cared as much about this series. Like part 3 anime, it like had not started yet. It was still like, you know, it was still like that thing where there's like people like making weird assumptions about this. Maybe they watched the first 2 parts. No one knows what the fuck goes on past that for the most part. And it was really funny because people would be like, oh yeah, I heard Bao's from part 8 or something like that. You would hear people say that kind of shit. It was really funny. Anyways, so I'm sitting there trying to get some practice in, and this guy comes up to me like sweating bullets. And he's like, do you know anything about this series? And I'm like, yeah, I know like pretty much all of it. Because I used to be really into JoJo. And he's like, can you, like, and I'm like, and he's like, okay, so, the guy who's supposed to run this tournament, the guy who's supposed to commentate for this, called out. I'm the Naruto guy. I'm the fucking Naruto guy. I don't know what this is.
I'm the...
So this was the guy who was supposed to do the Naruto tournament, and he's like sweating. He's like, I don't know what the fuck this show is. And like comes up to me, a 17-year-old.
You know, didn't get that detail till now. That's awesome.
Actually, 1 sec. Yeah, I would have been like 17. Yeah, comes up to me, a 17-year-old at Anime Expo, and is like, can you please help me out? Like, can you please? Like, I'm like, okay, well, you have a problem. You don't have like any of the characters unlocked. And he's like, I will cordon off this machine for you. Please unlock the characters. And I'm like, okay, so I sit there for like 3 hours unlocking all of the characters, right? And then
you said you didn't even unlock Poochie.
And then, so to make this like worse, he had me help commentate it.
Oh no!
For this tournament that I was in.
Oh.
Is
there a bot?
No, I don't think so. There
that's so unfortunate.
Commentating this, and okay, so the 2 people who ended up commentating this is me and this one other guy who I still am mutuals with on Twitter.
That's awesome.
And it was really funny because like this was a guy who I had like briefly talked to at another point in the con, and then like we started talking and stuff, and this tournament and stuff happened, and we got along pretty well. But we had to go against each other, and this motherfucker is like having us commentate our own match.
Oh.
He has this microphone in front of us while we are like sweating trying to play fucking All-Star in like semi-finals.
That rules.
Yeah. if I remember correctly, that guy got into finals and then got beaten by a guy also from the JoJo like fighting game generals who was there. Because most of the people in that tournament did not know what the fuck they were doing.
Oh, speaking of All-Star Battle, apparently I found out recently that they changed Poochie Super in R, because it's a massive spoiler, and again, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, be careful.
Don't have to worry. They are adding that in a free update as a free DLC character, so I think that's cool.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I found
Oh,
another,
they're bringing. Oh,
I found another
they
one of my.
got rid of that. Okay, but yeah, that's like my one foundational Bamco like story. Was did I get paid? Absolutely. They gave me like a GameStop gift card.
What's funny?
Let me guess, $20.
25, baby.
Yo, you got.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how much. That is the exact same budget for the average non-mainline Tales project.
I found another one of my.
They go in hard.
I found another one of my favorite JoJo changes. Babyface, baby head.
Baby head, yeah.
That baby head sounds like something I'd call someone in a rage.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I didn't know that fucking Yakio and fucking Prosciutto and Pesci were in All-Star Battle Czar until I like watched a video of character interactions and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. They added Speedwagon because he wasn't playable at all.
No, he was not.
Yeah, they added all like basically all the characters from Eyes of Heaven.
Yeah. They added Part 4 Jotaro.
Yeah.
That I think is interesting.
But
they didn't add any Part 8 characters.
Yeah, they didn't add Joshu for some fucking reason. And like I get it because I hate him, but Nut King Call's a great fan.
He's gonna buy 9 tickets to see 3D Johnny Depp pirate movie.
Yeah, God.
I was
Yeah,
looking
I'm
through.
I've never gone into that story before.
Yeah, that's awesome. That was really good. I picked up my during the conversation the Blu-rays that I have for Part 4, which were the more special edition ones, and they came up with like really detailed booklets that talk about every single episode, like with the animation staff and them just going, we put extra effort in any episode that is not the main plot.
Yeah.
Which was confirmed via the Let's Go Eat Italian Food episode. They also have, like, every page is just filled to the brim with numerous animation cell art.
I'm so upset. Like, fucking, they made one of the coolest fucking stands in the world and attached it to this fucking disgusting loser of a character.
Which one?
Nut King Call.
Oh, is that the fucking old man that looks like a child?
What?
Oh no! Okay. Part 8's the only part I haven't finished. I just noticed there's a character that's like an old man, but he's like the size of a child.
I know nothing about Part 8 except
that
that the Boss Baby's in it.
Yeah, that's Boss Baby that they're talking about.
Oh, God damn it.
Baby and his stand Ozone Baby are not the ones that I'm talking about. I hate that character so fucking much.
I'm really excited for when we eventually. I know like the Part 6 anime hasn't even like wrapped up. I'm excited for like the Part 7, so people can be exposed to Heiya, my favorite stand. Heiya, for people who don't know, Heiya's ability is it gives you a morale boost so hard that you will say, this time I'm gonna win, and then you end up winning because you believe in yourself that hard.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's the ultimate hype man.
God.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, his stand user is
Loco.
Yeah, which I just found out because I rewatched Part 1 recently. Is just the Part 7 version of that shitty burglar child.
Oh, it is. I think so much about how Rocky was like fucking kicking his feet and twirling his hair when he wrote the like later die of a cold.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was sitting there twirling his hair and just kicking his feet and goddamn giggling when he wrote that. He was like, "This is gonna be the
KM
funniest
behavior."
thing in the world."
To this day, one of my favorite things about JoJo is in Part 1 where Dyer uses 2 attacks. Neither of them work.
You fool, you
Yeah.
fell for it.
You fool! You fell for it.
Also, did you talk about any Part 1 renames? Because there were at least 2.
What were they? I don't recall.
I don't, Straits to Straitso.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
Straitso.
Bruford to Blueford.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. It was. They changed that to Blueford, and they changed Tarkus to Tarkus, with like an extra U.
Yeah, and Strizo.
Yeah,
I don't remember if they ever changed Tom Petty, because I think it was just Tom Petty in both versions.
Well, see, I don't think they
yeah.
ever actually referred to Tom Petty by name in the Part 1 anime. It's really funny.
Alto, I hate
They
that
do?
tweet so much. That's just
They go, yeah, it's
Pulpo.
Tommy.
Every group got the guy who looks broke as shit.
But
Broke
also,
as shit, Pulpo.
they genuinely did not give a fuck during like parts 1 and 2. It wasn't until part 3 that they
Little
were
Hefe.
just like, oh. Well, mostly part 4 is when they, because part 3 doesn't have a lot of like musical references really. But then,
yeah, and then you're like, we gotta find Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Wait, no. A lot of names in Part 3 are musical references.
not the same way. Not like every single thing. Like every single thing. In
Yeah, because
every
they do
other
tarot
part is
cards
an
for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
and-
wait,
and that's
are you
why
talking
I
about just
kinda
stands? Because it's a lot of the characters that are
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, like Dan of Steel.
Yeah.
Damn.
The
The one that always
Rubber Soul.
funnier than Steely Dan. I'm
Dan of
sorry.
Steel. Dan of Steel's pretty good. The one that always makes me raise an eyebrow though is Kenny G, which gets renamed to Billie Jean.
Which is also a musical reference. So
yeah,
I
I'm like,
guess
come
I
on,
understand
what the
it.
fuck?
Yeah.
Like I thought that would be more. Like they do
I
that,
thought
but then
I thought you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, 'cause
but then
like,
but then
that's just
part
a name.
8's. But then part 5's Man in the Mirror gets changed to Mirror Man, which is like,
Yeah.
okay, where's the line? You changed a Michael Jackson song to something else, but then you changed something else to a Michael Jackson song. What are you doing?
Now, I know a lot of the Jimi Hendrix stuff was changed because apparently the Hendrix estate just does not want that. Like, at all.
The Hendrix estate is really shitty. So of course is the Prince estate, much like how
Oh, yeah.
you know that guy was.
Yeah.
I remember when, I forget if it was Savage Garden that did the part 4 ending.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
where they're like, so we got in this anime, this is cool as shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the actual band King Crimson pointed out the stand King Crimson and was like, this is the coolest shit in the world.
They're like, we don't know how this shit works, but we like it.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, people told us about this and we don't know what's going on, but this is really cool. I'm so glad you understand.
There's two sides of that. You get that, and then you get the Power Man 5000 throwing a fit of.
My favorite.
Yes.
My favorite one of those is.
I need to check if Theat Rhythm's getting that one or not, because they have like 40 or 50
you know
14
what?
tracks.
You know what? They might get the Primals version, which is just a different song.
Yeah, currently, I popped off real. They don't have Endwalker stuff, but they have Up to Shadowbringers, and
Oh,
I'm
that's
glad
fine.
they have like all of the Alexander stuff, which I popped off really hard for. But the one Primals track they're getting, at least at launch, is Rise, which I'm like, oh,
Dude,
great.
let's fucking go.
That one's
I hope
I would
that's
pay double
the,
for what they're asking for that game because they got so much good shit in there.
Yeah, so there's the Primals version of Rise. I do hope that if we get Mobius, that they please use the orchestra version, because the normal version
Yeah, I'm
sounds
hoping they do,
fucking
because
terrible.
the Mobius Final Fantasy stuff is in as well.
Oh, no.
Oh, the track name, I'm sorry. There's too many things.
It's Alexander's theme before Rise starts playing.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
The orchestral version of it is used for Perfect Alexander. And
You
but
know
the
it very
normal
well.
version- the normal version is like a terrible fucking MIDI.
Yeah.
Like
is.
if you go and
yeah.
if you feel like looking it up after this, go look up the normal track and then look up the T version of it, and it is night and fucking day.
Oh yeah, because I went through that that raid series at least, and I'm
Yeah.
like, every song here is great. That's the Alexander music and not that.
Yeah. Well, the actual like orchestral version for it's really good. But
Oh,
it's just,
yeah,
like,
yeah, that went
version
hard.
is like the limpest like MIDI you will ever hear in your life.
Yeah, I had to go look up the
It was just like-
transitions and stuff as soon as someone finally got to it when T came out, because I'm like, I love Alexander. What did you do? I need to know what you're
they-
cooking.
They shortcut with that one.
Yeah.
So my favorite JoJo thing relating to artists finding out that they are a part of JoJo's was Lady Gaga's lawyers seeing that Born This Way was made into a stand and contacting Araki like, you can't do any of this shit, and Lady Gaga approaching them and going, you better fucking message him again and say that you're just fucking joking, and he can absolutely use it. I made it fucking big. You need to fucking tell him that he can use it.
This means I'm important. I need you to let me have this.
I love that for Lady Gaga. Oh my god.
She's just like, I made it so fucking big. I'm in JoJo's? Are you joking?
You are not protecting any rights here. You're making shit uncool.
I remember when part 3 aired, when the final episode aired, Weird Al posting the bit where to make sure that, you know, Joseph wasn't possessed, he just started singing
he's
Weird
like
Al songs.
Yeah, he's like, We're Al Yankovic.
Yeah, he's like, who's saying like, eat it or something.
Yeah, eat it.
Al Yankovic. Yeah, only my old man would know something that fucking stupid.
Yeah, yeah, and he
Weird
just buzzed out. He's like, what the fuck does this mean?
Weird Al's like, hey, they mentioned me in here. Hey, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
That fucking Weird Al movie looks so good.
I can't wait.
God,
I wish it
yeah.
wasn't trapped in fucking Roku.
I think it's
on Roku?
I think the best
Yeah.
thing for a Weird Al biopic is to make it the fuck up. That's so
Yeah,
goddamn funny.
the minute they unmasked and said, yeah, so it's all bullshit, and I'm like,
Yes,
awesome!
so it's all bullshit. We're making up a biopic. Have fun is like when I started caring. I'm like, oh okay.
And I'm like, fucking Harry Potter's Weird Al in a fake biopic sounds insane.
And they have fucking Rainn Wilson there with a top hat the
Oh
entire
my
time.
god, wait, is it him? Oh my
It
god.
is, yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes, Daniel
Oh my
Radcliffe
God.
as Weird Al is so funny.
That works way too well, actually.
Yeah, yes. You go look at it now, it's like, what the fuck?
Have you guys ever heard of the movie Akimbo?
Guns Akimbo.
Oh, is that the gun one he did?
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer
remember-
for that. It's fucking funny as shit.
I remember seeing the production image of him holding 2 guns in the bathrobe for years.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, apparently that movie just didn't come out for years.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was just a promo that they put out, and then never like that took forever to actually come out.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
took 12
makes
years
sense.
to make, just like Boyhood.
Boy.
Boyhood did take 12 years to make.
Boyhood took 12 seconds to make.
I cannot, like, I think the effort put into Boyhood is, like, really cool, but it's like, I can't imagine spending 12 years of your life and then making a movie that sucks balls.
Oh, is it bad? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
no.
assumed you kept quoting it because it was a
that's the
cool
joke about
movie.
No, that's the joke about it. Is it took 12 years to make, and it's not good.
I was flabbergasted to find out that they had a movie that took 12 years to make and it sucked.
No,
I
that's
would-
not surprising. There's games that took 12 years to make, and those also suck.
I know, but this one was part of the artistic passion was that it took 12 years to make.
Yeah, because it was all the same actors, like, actually growing up in real time.
So I definitely would have, like, if I was a director of that, I would definitely become a little alcoholic after that
And
movie's failure.
apparently
Like,
he's trying to do that again with a different movie. It's like, bro,
he
you
needs to
have to stop.
He has to stop. He's not, there wasn't even, like, lightning in a bottle. There wasn't, you're not even,
You know what the
the bottle
Boyhood
was
is
empty.
like? You know what Boyhood is like the equivalent
Hmm.
of in the film industry?
What's up?
Those like promotional videos that like the Here In Shot make.
God damn it, not the here in shot again.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Don't show me
Oh
the
my God,
quadcopter.
you're right, that's true.
Daisy, if you hop on those yellow things, they're ramps that take you to more rings to give you some more space.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to conserve right now. As I fight Captain Whisker and Johnny.
And Johnny.
Would you
The
guys
the
sleep
torpedo
in,
robot.
Would you guys sleep in the Here In Shot coffin bed?
Yes.
No, but I would make Cheese do it.
How much money is on the line?
$500,000.
Oh, easy.
Oh, easy.
Yes, you
Fuck
got
that.
easy. Yeah, man. That's
So when an earthquake is guaranteed to happen.
Fucking, you know what? Wait, aren't those things like insured to like save you from earthquakes? Is that their whole purpose?
Yeah, the whole purpose is the metal bed that when it feels the vibrations, it opens up and you fall in and it seals you up.
Yeah.
Imagine someone like steps a little bit too hard in your fucking apartment and it just that just fucking like
someone sad to lose their way into my home.
Your neighbor is fucking really hard, and then
you know what that just no hold on Nep. You want to know what you just described? You described a segment from 1,000 Ways to Die.
What?
You described a segment from the TV show 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah, where they're like, this person died in this insane way.
Yeah. Like for example, one of the ways that they listed in that was a woman got like breast implants with like silicone or whatever, and then she immediately went onto an airplane flight, and like the rise in like the altitude. It's a different thing, but I'm explaining what the show's about.
No, I know.
But there was a thing where I think it was like a rock star, like was having sex in a bed, and he did it so hard that the bed folded into a wall, and because he plays guitar all the time, he has like soundproof foam around the room, so he screams himself to death.
Yeah, he's just pressed up against it and he can't get out, and the foam makes it so no one can hear him from the other side.
Oh, that show was so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was. I watched one episode where they're like, this dude had a tank filled with reptiles, and he had like a poisonous spider, and he wanted to gain.
I remember that one.
He wanted to gain tolerance by letting it bite him, and it didn't. And the poison fucking knocked him out and started killing him.
Casey, I need you to know that is the one episode I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know. That's the only episode I've ever seen, because I started with, this is stupid. I can't watch it anymore.
I like
because it's like it breaks the tanks, and then they find him just being eaten by snakes and other pets he owned.
I would have genuinely. I always wanted to know that. Okay.
No, I'm talking about Jordan going suck out the poison.
Oh, okay. I've always wanted
good.
to be like. I always like, because you know The Princess Bride, right? Like everybody knows that movie. Everybody's seen that movie,
Shrek.
Right? Shrek, yeah. And like, well, the thing is that like I always was like that scene where the guy talks about how he like built up a poison immunity, so no matter what he would win like the card thing. And I'm just like, I wonder if I could do that.
Yeah,
so I tried to.
Of course, you thought that.
That's what Rocky's about.
So I tried to do that with my lactose intolerance, and it did not work.
Yeah, my good a friend of mine, YouTuber Super Butterbuns, would say, yeah, so I'm allergic to seafood, so I just tried to have a bunch of it to see if I could build a tolerance.
Yeah, well, like I thought it would work. Like I was hoping eventually, like. I'm like, one day I'm gonna stop getting bathroom locked from eating this much cheese. I can do it. Like, eventually, like at some point, it's gonna say enough is enough, and it's gonna realize. But no, it doesn't work like that.
It's gonna change its mind about your body.
So the actual funniest thing to happen so far while I've been watching Baki is the whole fight where the character keeps trying to poison Baki and goes, why isn't this working? and then like a week later, Baki just is in the hospital and he's just like, no, he's just built different, sorry. It just took like a week longer than it's supposed to work. It's like the funniest shit in the world. I don't know. I've been enjoying that series just because it's like on that same level of like making up weird pseudoscience as like JoJo Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I forgot about that thing that also mentioned it, where like Dyer's surprise attack never works.
Yeah, he does it once on Jonathan, and Jonathan headbutts him in the middle of it. He tries like, okay, this time I'm gonna do an improved one that you can't get because my head won't be like vulnerable, and then it like doesn't take into account that Dio could freeze the blood inside his vein.
To be thought, I fucking love Part 1 for just like how much I love it when it bullshits. I think one of my favorite parts of like how like I will always love this is when a story will straight-faced make up like English history that didn't happen.
Yeah.
like the Tarkus and Bruford bit, like is really great because it's like it just makes up a story that sounds possibly like a thing that someone said at one point. It's like, no, he just made that up.
I made a post about it earlier today because it happened in part 1 and it happened like all the time in part 4 and part 5 where it's like when a character seems to be on the verge of death, for some reason they just know everything about how things work specifically.
Yeah, they go, oh yes, that material was made out of this stag beetle, which is flammable, actually.
Like the very end of part 1, when it's on the boat, Dio's fucking disembodied head goes, oh no, Wang Chun's body is blocking the ore shaft of a boat, and it's gonna build up steam indefinitely until it explodes. It's like, why didn't you learn this?
Yeah, this guy's never been on a boat. I don't think he knows about that. I think, his first time ever traveling.
I think my favorite part 1 thing is after, like, Zeppeli bites it, like, his friends show up and are like...
And they don't do anything.
And they don't do anything. They just show up out of nowhere being like...
They're like, that's great, why are you here?
He think he on the team.
No!
After getting after he uses Thunderclaw's split attack.
like you know, like Straits at least does something in part 2.
Yeah.
It's like after that he just never does anything ever again.
I fucking love early JoJo.
Oh yeah, no.
I love like how like Joseph gets a rival for all of part 2 and he never actually does anything. Like
I think the only part of JoJo that I personally am not a fan of is part 3. And that's because it plays it too straight. I don't care. It doesn't do enough stupid pseudoscience. It's not like, it's just like, oh yeah, here's like a normal battle shonen. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then part 4 is like, here's what you're here for. Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the base ingredients.
And then it sucks that part 7 is like the default best part. It sucks that it is that good that it's like I can't even like discuss it because it's just no, that's the default.
I've heard from people who like love part 7 that part 8, like by the time it wraps up, is probably better.
I've heard very conflicting things on part 8 because even a lot of my friends who were really into part 8 like finished it and went, oh, what the fuck was that? So I don't know. I still need to finish it. I do not know what they're cooking there.
Well, one of the only things I remember about the little bit I read of part 8 is a stand that is a nondescript Lego White House.
What?
No.
Oh, Ozone Baby.
No, I think part 8's really funny and very cool. But from everything that I heard, like the actual like pacing by like of how it gets to its ending conclusion is like kind of
there's another stand that only works when the stand is above its target. So this guy specifically rents the apartment a couple stories above the guy he's trying to kill.
Oh, that's like the first thing that happens in that series. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, this only works if I'm directly above you, so I'm going to rent the apartment directly above you, and then wait until you're in the bathroom and kill you.
The ultimate hater activity.
Very funny.
Oh no, part 8's entirely about like people being the ultimate haters. It's really funny.
Part 6 is awesome in terms of how insane things get. I think part 6 is one of the most cracked parts.
Yeah. Be careful since it's not all done yet in terms of animated.
Yeah, I'm talking about early stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I guess it's fair because it's like
we had a Yakuza incident yesterday where I'm like, here's this thing, and then Noah immediately says what it is within 2 frames.
Oh.
I'm trying to. I'm generally like, I always forget. Okay, well, with regards to part 6, I forgot that me reading it a decade ago in manga is not the same as it's airing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to be conscious of that.
It's not airing right now. It's on hiatus until next year when Netflix decides to shadow drop the next batch of episodes.
That's fair.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
Yeah. How was Sonic Rush Adventure, by the way? I mean, I noticed that you're kind of in a pickle with this guy, but
yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle with this guy, but otherwise it's pretty fine.
Because I have not watched any of the JoJo anime since Part 3 started airing, and I went, wow, this looks really ugly.
Yeah.
And I think the rest of it has been fine, but I think it was like fun every week to see people hit new episodes and post recaps, and I could every week go, oh, they're at that part.
Every single week, I would look forward to, yes, it's finally here, JoJo Friday.
Like, I did not participate in it at all, but like, I thought it was cool to at least be able to see that happen and see like each week kind of a nice refresher of that thing that I liked. And now it's like, you do not get that with Part 6. It comes out, I don't see anyone fucking post about it. They go, oh, I guess I caught up.
Because everything I've heard about the Part 6 anime is like, yeah, this is like amazing. Like, it fixes every issue the manga had, which was these standards were too hyper specific to illustrate in a panel by panel, but the fact that you have like motion in between.
That's how I felt about Part 5. I didn't give a shit about Part 5, and then the anime adaptation dropped, and I was like, oh, they like fixed this up a lot.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, it's not even about like fixing it up. It's just like by Part 5 onwards, all of the stands are so hyper specific and weirdly high concept that you kind of need like actual visual cues to figure out what the fuck it's talking about when it goes, yeah, this guy can reverse time, but only when a person is in a bad feng shui position and also on.
I watched that. I watched the feng shui guy in Part 6 because that aired. That might be the fun. That might be the funniest end of a fight I've ever seen.
It's a really funny one. Reading that fight, I was like,
oh yeah, no way in hell.
Reading that fight took. I had to reread that chapter, like those chapters, but like so many times to really break down. I'm like,
you would finish a chapter and you'd go, I don't think I actually perceived any of that.
I'm not sure if you guys have ever noticed like the drop of what the fuck does King Crimson do, like posting, because it's like people know what it does now. It's illustrated. Yeah, it's illustrated, and also the translation isn't fucking dog shit.
Even Part 6's translation was fine. It would just be like, it would introduce like the most high concept, super specific rule stand in the world, and you'd be like, okay, well, all these words are words that are in the Bible, but none of these words together are
beautiful dueing.
Conveying anything.
I love chewing.
I love chew so much.
I actually, when I first
I get that. I get that feeling so complicated.
I went through the entire Dueng translation. And it's the funniest shit in the world.
You know, like everyone memes on Dueng, but you like, I think for what it was, because I think it was like an English project by someone who doesn't natively speak English.
So it was an English project by a Chinese college student.
Yeah, and it reads very not great, but you can understand it. So like, I think the guy did a pretty banged up job for what he was like, for what he was like doing.
Yeah, no, it's considering that was all that existed for a while, it was like fine.
God, I'm so excited for the part 6 where where Anisui goes, where the fuck is Mickey Mouse?
I heard there was gonna be something Mickey Mouse related, and I was like, how the hell are they gonna do that? And I'm like, they're owned by Warner Brothers. It'd be really funny if they said, where the fuck is Bugs Bunny?
I will find out, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It might be Roger Rabbit. It might be Roger Rabbit as hell.
Alright, Daisy, do you own Eyes of Heaven?
No. I don't own any JoJo game at all.
I have issues.
Every boss is so distinct in this game, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It is insane. They did a good job with the bosses in terms of making them all unique.
They also seem pretty decently fun to fight, and also are
the only one I would say is kind of rough is the one I just did, where it's just jump on them in basic horizontal platforming.
Yeah.
Whereas the others have more mechanics going on.
I think if you had Sonic Spin Dash, it would probably that other fight would have gone a little.
That doesn't mean anything because Blaze also has a Spin Dash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, Eric.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, I just played a bit of the new All-Star Battle port. It looks like they made the damage tables not take 3 years to finish the fight.
Yes.
which is all that game needed. Is like even remotely, not anime fighter damage. Give it like Street Fighter damage or
Yeah,
something.
like
That shit was on a different level.
I think a raw super in All-Star Battle R does 75% of your health.
Okay, because in All-Star Battle it did like 10.
Yeah.
Star Battle had the most penis damage in the world. It sucked.
Oh no, here's the thing: is if you were playing that game and it was not two people who knew explicitly what they were doing, you would time out.
The thing was, one of the only characters that you could do damage with without knowing what you were doing was Giorno.
Yeah.
Pre or post patch.
Oh, yeah, no, I would say it was Giorno and Cars because both their supers were installs that just buffed her damage.
Diablo also had a really strong super.
Mamma
but
mia.
it was a counter super.
Yeah.
Speaking of Diablo, I think he has the best English voice out of any JoJo character.
It's kind of intense how hard that dude goes the entire time.
I still give massive props to Dio's performance in Part 3, like Dio's English performance.
So I just finished watching the fight with Prosciutto and Pesci. Is Prosciutto voiced by Steve Blum? Because it sounds like it.
I was thinking it too. I don't think it is, but it does sound very close. But yeah, Dio's voice, Patrick Seitz, does a great job, and he keeps coming back, and it's always really good.
Neff, I'm putting a link to every scene of Diablo in Part 5 in the dub.
Wait, is this a... Wait, there's assists in this game now?
Yeah. They added assists.
Okay,
well.
that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that so for the entire... I can't believe it took until this generation of consoles to get a remaster of this game. Because, like, when this game first came out, I was like, God, I hope that we get a PS4 version of this, because it fucking needs it.
Yeah.
I just watched a video that you linked. The switch between Doppio and Diavolo is intense. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really good.
I also really like that Araki's main idea of what Italian names are is just food. This is my character, Doppio Vinegar.
That's just like the NFL thinking what Spanish things are.
Same thing in Part 6. He thinks that every American name is like fashion designers. It's very funny.
Ooh.
That seems to be very generous. Like you just have to have the crosshair on the on the target and not like
Yeah,
center.
yeah, it like auto centers.
In All-Star Battle R, I think they removed that stupid fucking online kind of story mode thing that you had to do to get costumes.
Oh, the campaign thing?
Yeah. Fucking thank God.
Oh yeah, I should try and land to get those rings, so I stopped.
They also, from what I saw, they added extra fights to the Part 5 thing, because like the Part 5 part of All-Star Battle originally was like 3 fights, all of them as Giorno, and they added some of them because they had extra characters, and they also adapted Purple Haze feedback a little bit, which is insane.
Alright, so it turns out, Alto, that is not generous. He swaps me off if I don't get it directly centered.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that counts as a miss.
It looks like you hit him, though.
You do?
You do, but you don't get the maximum damage on it and then have to do another phase.
Oh, but at least it's still damage, I would say. Like, it's not like Rush 1 where it's like, fuck, idiot.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get those rings unless I get them while I'm falling.
You want to hold to the left hard? Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Nope, that still wasn't enough. All right. They want me to line that shit up perfectly.
They want it to be tight and juicy.
I'm gonna go ahead and just do it.
Onyx up in the chat. Fun fact: Diavolo's English voice actor does every voice incarnation of Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, he's Freddy Fazbear. That's right.
I gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah,
He's Kellen Goff is he's also Overhaul in MHA.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just imagining 5 Nights at Freddy's. Everything is the same, except night 5, he just summons King Crimson.
Yeah, I know, that's fucked up, dude.
And imagine hearing that voice coming out of Freddy.
You saw my face, you have to die.
Is he still alive? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he
Yeah,
needs
I know.
one final like perfect hit.
Yeah, this dude's evil.
Is this the final boss?
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the final boss before the Chaos Emeralds.
I guess that's fair then. This
Yeah,
doesn't seem like if this was not
most of this game is the post game.
Watch out, he's up to something.
Yeah, an instant death beam.
Oh, well then.
Oh.
Well, I guess it was. Like for a final boss, I'll give a especially if we weren't in a Deathstream, I would not mind having to attempt a bit.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, it's perfectly fine.
It also helps that this is what, like, sub 2 hours?
Yeah.
Well,
This goes hard.
it's on 100% save file with.
Yeah, but like
I'm not doing any of the other stuff they make
Well,
you do. in this.
I would say the cutscenes don't even add that much time. It's just trying to get the materials.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
the cinematic.
Yeah, you just
I
have to
love
stay.
that.
You just have to stay in the center and wait for him to fall.
That's so good though. All right,
Yeah, I think
Okay.
deep core should be the one.
this is the final stage.
Yeah, this is completely different than the Burning Blaze and Supersonic fight from Rush.
Yeah.
A wizard. What the fuck?
Yeah, so I tested this on the save file. For this, I'm supposed to play tennis.
Yes.
No
That's
problems
awesome.
no problems me clearing this one because I tried it a couple times. Like, this is fucking hard.
Okay, all final bosses that make you play tennis are base. There's a surprising amount of them.
Aries the biggest fan of Ganon from Zelda.
I actually
Ocarina
enjoy
of
those
Time.
fights immensely. Yes.
I think it's funny because you could just beat him with the fucking bottle.
They need to bring back a tennis boss in Tears of the Kingdom.
Man, this must feel weird to play a Supersonic fight where you're actually invincible.
Yeah, it's very weird. They let me get a bunch of rings at the start.
Yeah, they also let you control it. That's insane.
When did this game come out?
Same year as Secret Rings, I think.
Oh, fuck off.
fuck?
That makes it
Oh
even
yeah,
worse.
oh yeah, because Rush came out in 05, so that would match up.
What the fuck were they thinking?
Is this Dimps?
Yep.
Yo, what if they just had Dimps make Sonic and Secret Rings?
Instead, they had them make Unleashed. We'll see how that goes on Saturday.
Oh, they made Unleashed?
Yeah,
Yes.
they made the Wii port of that.
This music track goes so hard.
It
I
does,
forgot,
in fact, yeah.
Do you have to wait to switch to Blaze, or is there a different button you can press?
I think Blaze's actions are the parts that help me boost around.
Oh.
I think it's X and
Oh no,
Y.
oh yeah, I can actually swap. Oh, she can fire. Shit. Here we go.
Blast them.
Oh, so they let you play the fight however you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Well, it looks like Blaze does less damage with the trade-off of being able to hit more. Which is
Yeah.
that's fine. That's perfect. That's how you want to design a boss fight like this.
This goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this rules. This is better than that last one.
Everything's better than that last one.
I mean, yeah,
Or unless we rush.
Whichever one was the one
Can
that
you, can you charge your projectile with Blaze?
No idea. All right, I'm out.
I think you got this.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for that one.
Yeah, I might try and do her the whole time. Yeah, let's try charging. Yep.
Yep, I knew. I remember.
Blast it.
That rules.
You just hold it the whole time too.
Yep.
Looks like.
There doesn't seem to be any trade-off. Like I thought this would like drain rings, but I guess not.
It seems that the trade-off is that you get this big burst of get all the rings before you engage with them, and then it's like very sparing.
Oh, that damage is really good if you hit it.
The damage.
Damn.
The skeleton, though.
Yeah, the only problem is if it contacts with anything, it's going to eat the shot.
I would do this phase as Blaze, and then when he does the Dragon Head, switch to Sonic and smack him back.
Oh yeah. All right, get this on a corner and get out.
Wow, look at that! This is the strategy.
Yeah, I know.
This game seems exceptional.
Yeah, I cut out all the parts that are in the main game that are used to touchscreen to do Wind Waker sailing and grinding for materials, but
yeah, the only caveat is that like you don't actually need to grind too much, but the fact you have to grind it all in the Sonic game is.
All right, phase change.
The touchscreen controls are actually really fun if you play it on original hardware.
Oh,
oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus!
Well, it's okay. It's not as relentless as I thought it was going to be.
This boss goes so hard.
Oh, he has a stun attack.
Okay, when you're stunned, can you switch to the other character? Maybe that shortens the stun?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, it just seeks from the top.
Yeah, so you want to be in the back of the screen, I guess?
Or is that what you want to be Sonic for and smack them back? Oh. Damn, this fight's giving you rings, too? That's weird. Huh. I feel like they made the game wrong. They put rings in the fight.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, and you're not losing 20 rings every time you get hit. That's weird, dude.
Alright, now he's kind of zoning me out the whole time, and I can't really do much about it.
Well, you can hit the Dragon Head back to the Sonic,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm hyper concerned about rings now, because now I'm really off curve now.
That meteor lock-on attack, do you think you can intercept that with Sonic and smack it back before it lands?
I don't know. That one seems like a dangerous, like, you're out if it hits you.
That's wild.
Burning Blaze is so cool.
Yeah, she's working it with her. She can control the stones.
She is currently controlling the stones right now.
Casey, I need to say something about the newest One Piece chapter that just came out.
It trends every week, so I see what happens every time.
I
had to look at why Enel was trending, and I understood why.
My dear friend of 10 years and housemate Medi has this theory that the Thousand Sunny is going to stand up and become a giant mech, and there will be a giant mech fight in this series.
Yeah, that'll probably happen.
In the events from the current chapter, I told them about it, and they went, huh, that thing you just said sounds like something that came from a giant robot. Maybe one that a certain ship was transformed to fight. And I went, man, I fucking hate you so much.
You realize
if the Soul Eater anime can do it, anyone can do it.
Oh god, they did do that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they did. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't even think they did that in the manga.
Yeah, that was when they were in the "this is how we're ending the series" mode.
I don't know if that would. I didn't see a lot of people were very happy with how they did that there.
I thought that part was cool. I think some of the later stuff I thought was stupid.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad for this transition part they don't drain your rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also give you like at least 12 rings.
Yeah.
You think maybe it would be worth it to pop a save state in the?
I already did. I did
yeah,
on the transition already. We're good. I'm like, nah, dog, not again.
Like, at least these phases don't seem to go by fast at all. I mean, slow at all.
Oh, they eventually shoot out.
Oh, that's awful.
You cannot reflect those.
Not control the stones.
You cannot reflect the meteor either.
Okay.
Worth finding out at least.
I'm struggling to figure out how to hit him regularly in this phase.
Maybe just do regular pot shots with plays instead of charge shots.
Yeah, just waiting to be able to get to that side.
I think it was you, KZ, who yesterday said that them doing supersonic on the island transitions in Frontiers means they might like incorporate hyper.
Yeah, I was thinking they should do hypersonic at the end of Frontier, since you're apparently going to regularly become supersonic as you play.
What if it's an entirely new transformation?
That would be all. That would also be cool.
Fuck it, that'd be sick.
I think it's like incredible, like how. When does that game come out?
November 7th or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
November.
it's real. I think it's really funny, like how soon that game comes out and how we know so little.
We go it
There's
again.
another fucking phase. Oh shit!
Holy shit!
His health is even lower here.
Oh god!
Oh my god!
Oof.
Oh.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
You can get him, I believe.
Yeah, I keep getting grazed by shit, so I can't pick up the rings.
That's rough.
Yeah, whenever you're in a stun state, you can't pick up anything.
How was Sonic supposed to fucking do anything in that phase?
I don't
He'll probably
know.
swing through those.
Unless maybe he doesn't, and that's when you switch the plays. Oh, apparently in chat you can also charge up Sonic's attack as well.
Oh, sure. We'll try to switch to Sonic now and try
You can
it.
probably swing through the missiles like that.
Yep.
Holy shit, yeah.
Oh yeah. Kill this guy.
I think only the ones with
Hit
like,
detection's very weird.
I think only the ones with the round ends can be smacked back.
I will eventually figure out when to do it. Ah, fucking. It is random which missiles are doing what.
I think it's the yellow ones you can hit back, right?
Yeah, but
The ones with
some of them
round-
are pointed and some of them are not. There we go.
Oh, okay, that's how he fakes you out. Okay. What a goofy little man.
Ah, okay, so yeah, Sonic's pretty useless here because he will always be in front of the ones that'll hurt him. Alright, I might be able to figure something out on this one eventually, but it's gonna be really tight. Ah!
Oh hell yeah! There you go.
Wow, you got like a clean shot.
Yep. I realized that they let me weave on the sides.
Phase 4.
Nice.
No, fuck that guy.
Oh, this screen looks awesome.
I love it when they give you a unique results screen jingle for
Yeah.
like, the final boss.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to be like, oh, if you drift to the sides, they won't fire over there.
Yeah, it does look like that would just be a wall in like a normal game.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
plays like that.
that was good. But that is every level. That isn't like the random island ones here that I.
They're just mini
Yeah,
versions
they-
like
they-
that.
they-
yeah. Yeah,
They're just mixing asset type of thing.
Those hidden islands, those are how you get the soul emeralds for Blaze, and that's also how you're meant to grind. Because they're faster and they give you the materials. So.
But yeah, I'd rank this as probably Dimp's best Sonic game so far. I really enjoyed that. I don't have too much bad to say about it, except for the one boss that was Pirate Island's boss. Every other boss was great.
Also, it was very brisk as well. Granted, again, that's because we cut out a lot of it, but it's like when it comes down to the the game itself.
Yep.
I think
so. Someone told me in chat, Hidden Island 16 is just level 1 of Rush.
Oh shit.
Just ported in here apparently, so that's neat.
It is. You're right.
Oh yeah, it is Leaf Storm. Huh.
Yeah, so we'll do this, and then we're gonna switch over to the other 2 Sonic games we're doing for the stream: Sonic Rivals 1 and 2 by Backbone Entertainment.
Wait,
those games.
Sonic Rivals.
PSP racing games.
PSP racing games, baby.
Yeah.
Really, they're something, all right.
They are.
We will find out exactly what they're cooking with them today.
KZ, I'll tell you one thing about those games. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
They have a start point and an end point.
Given that I rented one of them, I know exactly what you're saying.
You can definitely play that game and beat it. I'll tell you that much, man.
Yeah, it's
fucking. I can't ask for anything better here in the final portable Sonic stream.
It's probably some of the most inoffensive Sonic games. Like they have nothing like.
Don't worry, we will know.
You can definitely. We're gonna show everyone that these games are playable.
Yeah, you can also race to win.
You sure can, man.
You'll see. Don't exhaust all of your Sonic Rivals commentary now.
Oh man, no, we don't want to burn out.
We're doing 2 full runs of that game.
So what you're telling me is that Sonic Rivals is in fact one of the video games of all time.
Yep.
Oh man, it's a little bit more than a video game. It's a playable video game. All right.
Yeah, not all Sonic games can claim that title.
I was about to say that's way more than the last Sonic game ever hyped up.
I did not hype it up.
You did hype it up, yes.
No, you guys made a self-propelled.
You were saying it was one of the best of all time.
Yeah,
I did not.
And then you said once you 100% the game and get Sonic to max level, the movement he gets is insane. Now I'm looking at that and it's like, no, that's a lie. That's not true.
I didn't say that was.
Hit it up.
You were going all in.
It was invented by a writer.
Oh, I'm so excited, Game Bun, for you to play the last episode of Sonic 06 on real hardware. That sounds great.
I somehow just broke the cap to my edible bottle.
How? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Too strong.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for Sonic Rush Adventure. We gotta move on to the next one.